Hi, I'm Miles Beckler, and in this video, we're going to talk about the tax benefits of having your own affiliate marketing business or online business. Now, in the previous video, we looked at the question, do you need a business license to start, which was a no. Go watch that video if you haven't seen that one yet. But once you get going down the direction of building your online business, you open yourself up to a lot of the tax benefits of any home-based business, which can really make a noteworthy difference even if you're not necessarily generating income in your business right away. Now, I got to start. I'm not a CPA. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a tax attorney. This is not legal advice. I'm helping you understand the big picture. And ultimately, you're going to need to partner with someone, a CPA, who's going to be able to help you navigate this world if you're not a CPA, which I sure wasn't. And really getting a good tax person on my team was absolutely leaps and bounds one of the best things I've done. So, what kind of tax benefits are there? Well, the way the business world and the tax code works is when you're starting a business, all of your expenses that are for that business are tax deductible. What does that mean? It means that if you have a current job right now with an employer, you're a W-2 employee somewhere, they take out taxes every single paycheck from you. They put that money, essentially goes to the government, and at the end of the year, you file with your tax person or with TurboTax or whatever, and you essentially either get a refund or you don't, but some percentage of what you're paying goes to the government. Now, when you start to build your business online, all of the expenses associated with starting that business online are tax deductible, which means it can actually come out of that chunk that is going away every week from, or every 2 weeks or every month, however you're paid, from your employer. So you're able to kind of regain some of that tax that you're paying to invest in your own personal business. Now, I might not be explaining this by the book. I'm trying to, again, give you a big picture of how this works. But let's get a little more specific. What kind of tax benefits are there? Of course, there's things like advertising, right? If you're running Facebook pay-per-click advertising to promote your new business, that is a tax deductible expense. It's an advertising expense. If you're using a system like ClickFunnels, that monthly charge is actually a tax deductible expense. But here's where it gets a little bit kind of more interesting, I believe. Let's say you need to go get a laptop because your business is operated online and you need a laptop to run your business. That expense can be a tax deductible expense as long as it's for your business. Let's say you do video marketing on your cell phone, like I'm doing right now. This is on a cell phone, is what I use for all these kind of talking head videos. So this cell phone, not only does it do this, it also tracks a lot of my, I track all my ads. I keep my ads going. I do my social media marketing through my phone. I also communicate with my team through my phone. So my phone is definitely a business expense. So that gets deducted. My data plan, my voice plan when I call clients or call coaching clients or when I have to call my vendors, that's all done through my cell phone. So my monthly cell phone expense of data and phone is also a tax deductible expense. It gets better. If you have a dedicated home office at your house, then that expense, right, part of your rent is able to be deducted. Now, I don't get the exact limits on this. Again, my CPA guided me through this process. But essentially, you're able to take the square footage of that room that is dedicated for business use, and you compare that as a ratio to the square footage of your house, and a portion of your mortgage or rent can be written off, a portion of all your utilities can be written off. Then you get to the internet access. Of course, you can't build an online business if you don't have high-speed internet at your house. Therefore, your internet is also tax deductible. So this can even go all the way to like live events. If you're going to live events, if you're going to sales training events, if you're going to attend events where you're going to learn how to build your business, take your business to the next level, the travel can be tax deductible, as well as the events, as well as a portion of the meals during the travel and at the events as well. So really, the benefit, if you're in a position right now that you have a job and you're making really good money at your job, but you don't like how you're making your money, you have to go to an office every day, you have to commute every day, you're able to take some of that money, invest it in your own home-based business. And if you're operating at a loss in your home-based business for the first few years, there's actually a tax benefit there. And then as your business grows and generates income, then you're getting into that magical spot of having two incomes until you ultimately get to the place where you're able to replace your job and your commute with your internet business. And for you, where that is, what that lifestyle number is a big question. I actually have a couple of videos on that here on the channel. When is it right to quit your job? So check that out if you're nearing that situation. But ultimately, I wanted to let you know that there are tax benefits to starting a home-based online business. Being a small business owner opens you up to many, many benefits in the United States. So really take advantage of them, even if it's a side gig. You do have to have the intent to profit, and you do want to make sure that within about 3 years you actually have something going. You don't want to kind of just claim a loss year after year after year after year. That can kind of be like a red flag from what I've heard. But again, ultimately, find a tax person who understands the basics of a home-based business. Even if they don't get like an internet business, that's okay. If they understand the basis of a home-based business, get with them, have a conversation. They'll be willing to talk with you. They'll be happy to file your taxes at the end of the year. And ultimately, I think starting a home-based business, starting an internet business on the side is literally the greatest thing you can do for your financial and time freedom. So I highly recommend, if you haven't started already, start. And if you have started, be very, very clear on all of your deductions and all of your business expenses, because they are tax deductible and you might as well take advantage of that since you're going down this path. All right, again, I'm Miles Beckler. I am not an attorney. I am not a CPA. I am an entrepreneur. I recommend you work with professionals on these kinds of technical items, even though I've given you a broad picture. But really, ultimately, spend your time focused on marketing, building your audience, building your email list, and offering them lovely products that they want to purchase. And you will find that money starts to flow to you from your online business. Thank you very much for your time. Again, I'm Miles Beckler. Have a great day.